So a ton of War Thunder players are scared of the R-73, and they think it's this kind of a magical missile that rivals the AIM-9X in every single way, shape, and form, and it shouldn't be in the game right now. And when you ask why, nobody seems to give you a convincing answer, a historical, technical answer, and it's because of a lot of videos on YouTube, they're really trash when it comes to their information. It seems like, and I'm not bragging about this, it seems like I'm the only one that actually gave really good and solid information about the R-73 and how exactly it works and its flare resistance and all of that. Only person that I've seen do a really good take on the R-73 and explain it really well is General Lee. In his video, he uses actual code from War Thunder to basically understand how the missile works, and to be fairly honest, I enjoyed his video. At least it has some base of knowledge built upon it. So I set out myself to test how broken is the R-73 in War Thunder. Arrow Turtle built this mission that I'm flying right now, so thanks to him, you guys have this piece of content. I hope that you enjoy. So this is my first encounter with the missile, like literally first one ever. I do the sensible thing, I flare, I turn off the afterburner, and I continue on. But I said, okay, what if I just keep on the afterburner? What will happen? And surely the missile will smack you, kill you, easy. There is no doubt about that, and I was a little bit shocked by it. So I said, hey, let me do the test again. I reloaded the mission. I said, full afterburner this time, let's see if I die. I let the missile get off the rails, and surely I get smacked. This missile seems to be OP, right? Yeah, just wait for a little bit and you'll see. I do it one more time just to be sure. And actually, it wasn't one more time. This is the edit, so I did it one final time for the video. And the missile got really close. It doesn't want to leave, and I'm dead. So I was like, hey, what if I do the same thing, but give the missile a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of a hard angle? The missile doesn't seem to follow when it goes for the flares, even with the afterburner on. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. Let me do my regular technique like I'm in an air realistic battle. Turn off the afterburner, don't give it too much of a hard angle, and let's see what happens. Missile, not that much of a threat. Follows the flares really easily. I do it one more time for the memes and for the video and for the disbelievers out there. And I let the missile out, leave it on, and there you go. As soon as I turn off my afterburner, the missile just doesn't follow. I do the same thing again, and as you can see, as soon as I turn off the afterburner, it goes for the flares. The missile is absolutely dodgeable. Here in this clip, I got a little bit confused, and you'll see why. I do my regular thing, I flare off the missile. I lose control, obviously, as you can see, and I'm trying to basically let the missile do a hard... Yeah. You're seeing what I'm seeing, right? That missile is absolutely following me. That missile is pulling so hard to get me. It feels like magic. But is it? Actually, I'm going to replicate these tests, but not for now. I'm going to leave it for later on the video so you can see it. But for now, we're going to keep on with the regular tests, not the abnormal ones. In this test, I'm like, okay, what if I let the missile come real close, but at the same time at a weird angle, like a really weird angle, and I don't flare in time? And sure enough, this missile says, mess around, and you'll find out. I do the same test over again, I reload the mission, and I'm pulling hard, dodge the missile first time like I always do, wait for the second one, and yeah, mess around and you'll find out. You need to prepare yourself if you're going to fight this missile. You need to be mindful of your situation and surroundings. This test is really easy. I wanted to test how the missile does head-on, since a lot of people are going to shoot this missile head-on, especially the new players. I flare off the first missile as always, not that hard to do, and I pull range. What this test is going to demonstrate is this missile is not going to be an insanely OP missile that's never going to be dodged at all, at any single angle or any single direction. I turn the plane around, I'm waiting for the bot to send the missile my way, and here we go. Light off the afterburner at extremely close range. The missile can pull, and still it goes for the flares, even in a head-on, like any other missile will do. So in that regard, don't be afraid. If it catches you on guard though, yeah, I'm sorry, that's kinda on you. Remember that weird pulling missile incident that I had? I tried to recreate it. Take a look at what happens. I turn hard and look at the missile. The thrust vectoring is kicking, dude, and it misses me by a hair. Literally. The fuse even didn't trigger. If it triggered, I would be severely damaged. Restart, do it again. What's the issue? What is going on in here? I want to understand. First missile dodged, not a big problem. Second missile, look at that. Look at that. It's still following. Yep. It can't pull hard enough, it seems, and it wanders everywhere. Let's do another test. I want to see this again, because this is bizarre. First missile, dodge, like always. Second missile, come on. The bot is about to fire the missile right now, and look at this. The missile tries to track me, then goes for the sun. Pretty weird stuff. I honestly don't know how the ECCM works on this missile. But wait for a little bit. There is something else that's going to blow your mind. I load the mission one last time, and look at this. As always, I'm going to flare the first missile. There it goes. And the second missile, look at that. Look at this bizarre encounter. It's still following, it's still pulling. It doesn't keep up. It lost too much energy and it blows up. So I go into the replay and I'm trying to see this. And these are replays from different tests that I've done. Basically, this one that you're seeing right now is literally from the last clip related to it, and the missile just overcorrects most of the time. I know that you see it on slow motion, it doesn't seem like it's so fast, but that's kind of the point. I want to show you. The missile is weird. It's like it's broken yet it's fixed. It's not as broken as it was on the dev server, of course, but it's overcorrecting most of the time, and that's really strange, to be honest. I think that, I don't know, War Thunder needs to update its physics engine or something like that. Look at that. The missile just doesn't want to stick on me, and it's doing all of this weird stuff. I take another replay now and I try to see what's wrong with it. Like, is it doing the same thing over and over again? This time it doesn't do those like weird backflips, but it seems that the missile is always overcorrecting, and it loses energy because of that. I don't know, it's because of the low energy state of the Su-25. I don't know why, but it's safe to say that the missile is hard-coded not to kill you at this speed.